Sonnets. The Shakespearean sonnet. Shakespeare's sonnets were published in 1609, although they were probably written in the 1590s. It is likely they circulated amongst his private friends and were sent to his patron, the Earl of Southampton, before a collection was published in the 1609 quarto. The collection includes 154 sonnets in decasyllables. Shakespeare did not use the Petrarchan form, an octave and a sestet. Instead, he employed 3 quatrains and a final couplet. However, the development of the argument in many of his sonnets follows the two-poem structure of the Petrarchan form, since there is a turning point in thought in the 9th line. Sometimes the turning point appears at the beginning of the couplet. The sonnets were not necessarily chronological, as there is good reason to believe from their style, method, and content. They have no title and can be divided into 2 sections. The first is addressed to a fair youth, probably Shakespeare's young patron, the Earl of Southampton, and is organized as follows. Sonnets 1 to 18. These are devoted to the theme of increase. The poet encourages the young man to marry and preserve his virtues and beauty through his children. Sonnets 19 to 126. These deal with different topics, among which the poet's warnings about the destructive power of time and moral weakness. It is quite interesting to notice that time is no longer a theme but an active antagonist, and that the celebration of the beloved conveys a meditation on art and immortality. Within this group of sonnets, 78 to 86 are concerned with a rival poet who has addressed poems to the young man. The second section, from sonnet 127 to the end, is addressed to a dark lady or black woman. She is physically unattractive, but the poet finds her irresistibly desirable. The choice of the addressees is a novelty of the Shakespearean sonnets, since it completely breaks with the Petrarchan courting tradition. In Shakespeare's sonnets, there is also a reversal of the traditional themes of love sonnets, for women's worth and beauty are addressed by Shakespeare to a young man, while those devoted to a woman are negative and non-conventional. The situations suggested in the sonnets are means to explore universal themes such as time, death, love, beauty, and art. They are also unique in their analysis of emotions and behavior. Shakespeare's experience as a dramatist had made him more conscious of the complexity and range of human feelings. The style of Shakespeare's sonnets is characterized by rich and vivid descriptive language. The absence of classical references gives the impression that Shakespeare's speech is immediate. His sonnets often have a dramatic quality through the abrupt beginning, the use of questions or pronouns thou and thee, which make the style conversational.